Alright, hello everyone, I'm DFP. Welcome to week 8 of NSTL. Yeah, week 8. I'm playing against Trenton Thundurus, and right now they're currently the second highest, or I think we're equally ranked. Yeah, we're equally ranked among Diamond. I have a higher differential at the moment. But yeah, he has a good team. He's done very well for himself. It's a very scary team. This is pretty much what I thought he would bring, more or less. I think there may have been one mon that I can't remember which one it was, though. He is bringing the Tapu Koko and the Megarachu core, so I'm going to go with my strategy, which I came up with before. So I'm going to lead with an Entei, and I'm going to predict him to bring Melodic in immediately, because he always does. He always brings Melodic to all like fire types. So, and he also always brings the Flame Orb Melodic, so I'm going to lead with a Toxic, expecting him to just volt switch into that, or switch into that somehow, and then I'm actually going to put a clock on it, so that'll be great. So I'm going to do that, and then I have other plans in the future, but let's just start with that. So yeah, he brings in Tapu Koko, and I predict him to go into the obvious Melodic, and he does Volt Switch, and that does a lot more to me than I thought it would. I mean, like, it is a Tapu Koko, so I really should have planned for that, but that hurts me a lot, especially considering I'm a Life Orb variant instead of a Choice Band, since I was banking on the Switch. So that was a bad bring by me. I should have just chose Choice Band anyways, because I know that I'm not going to stay on Melodic, and I mean, there was a possibility that he brings in like something Skarmory there, but he wouldn't. There's no reason why. So that was a first mistake on my part. So yeah, I'm doing the Toxic, so that's good. So here I have to switch out. I'm going to go into Venusaur, no, top and Bronzong. And here, I hope my next play out. Right now I'm predicting him to go into Skarmory, because I know that Skarmory can't, and I know that Bronzong can do like nothing to Skarmory, and Skarmory has Stealth Rocks and Defog, so it can just like basically just do whatever it wants to me, and that's the obvious place. I'm going to go for the trick here and give it a Choice Band, except he doesn't do that. He brings in Tapu Koko. And this reveals that he has a Z-move on that. So that's not good. And here I do the too obvious play and bring in Landorus, and so yeah, another huge mistake. And what's even worse is that I stay in with this, because I predict that to be too obvious for me to stay in. That's, yeah, he probably, I know he's not choiced, so he has a Z-move, so I predict him to go for a Volt Switch there. But yeah, there's no reason for him to do that. He's faster than most of my team, so yeah, that was another misplay number 2. I make a few of them this game. I was not playing my best, but he's still come back from this. So Venusaur's in, and I go for the Sleep Party here because I predict him to switch out. But he does have the Z Brave Bird, so I'm able to put it to sleep. But that's not good because I wanted to put Skarmory to sleep, and now I have nothing to do with Skarmory. I go back up to full, not full, but I go back up a lot, and he brings an Entei, and so I bring an Entei, he brings it for Skarmory, and now I have a clock on Entei, and that's really bad. So here, I go into my Meloetta, who was amazing and did really well in preparing, but go for the substitute here, because I know that nothing will kill through a sub. And I forgot about Ice Sphere though, and that does a ton of damage to me, because it hits 3 times and gets a crit, and that's just really bad. And I know that you can probably kill him with another one, he's faster. I thought about skill creeping it, but I just messed it up a bit. Okay, so I know he's Life Orb here, and he knocks off my Choice Band, so I can actually set up rocks while doing other things, and if he lands a hit, he dies. So I'm going to go for just his rocks here, and I'm just going to finish him off with a Gyro Ball. The obvious move, so I'm not really revealing anything else that he doesn't know. So he brings in this. He's just setting up the electric train again, and yeah, that was obvious. I can't do anything to this, so this was a terrible misplay because at this point he's just really going to stay in the Whirlwind a lot, and I know that I can't do too much to Skarmory with Mimikyu, so I do the stupid thing though, and I bring Papaguna to die, and that was huge. That definitely cost me a lot this game, because I have a Thunderbolt on this, which of course with terrain boosted would kill at this point, and actually pretty much takes care of the rest of his team, since his Raichu would probably kill me if I'm not able to set up a bit, but yeah, it wouldn't take out the entire bit of his team, but it would take down the Skarmory, which is the main threat. I cannot deal with the Skarmory very well. In fact, right now my team, the only real decent answer is the Entei, which is not really decent at all. So Meloetta goes down, and I bring in Flareon because I just need to kill this thing. I know he's not going to bring it in, but it's really all I can do. So I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire. Hope I can do it enough. That's not doing anything. And I do the Life Orb, which, yeah, bad bring on my part. And I switched out to Mimikyu. Should not have done that, but He does bring the Raichu, so that's actually not bad for me. I'm able to get up a Swords Dance here, and do as much damage as I can. I know it has Roost, but I can. It's still a very strong one with +2. I do 47, pretty substantial. Venusaur is in, and fortunately Coco is still asleep, so that's not good for me. I'm going to go for a Synthesis here, because yeah, my attacking moves are Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb. Not really good in this matchup. He goes for the Brave Bird, for the Giga Drain. A C that does absolutely nothing. It's 4x resisted, but that's, I mean, Sludge Bomb does nothing at all. So I just let it die here. I can't really afford to take Stealth Rock's damage on Entei or Bronzong. And here, yeah, that's actually not a mistake on its own. Shadow Claw, do some damage, bringing Bronzong's in. And here, I know it can't do much to me. I'm going to go for a Trick, just to make sure that it doesn't get any more leftovers recovery. And so now I can survive a bit more, since I'm pretty bulky. Brave Bird is able to do a chunk. I know I can live another one, but no, he gets a crit on that, so I don't actually. Another huge mistake. I brought Mimikyu instead of bringing Entei. And why is that a mistake? It's because now we can Whirlwind me out, as opposed to, and get more Stealth Rocks damage, as opposed to letting Entei die there, because Entei can't even come in anymore. So there's no real point to this. So Entei dies there, and that's not good. And so here, so the last Shadow Claw I did +2. So this guy isn't broken, so I know the last Shadow Claw I did at +2 did 47%. So I know that I can't, realistically, I don't think there's a chance of me being able to kill it with Shadow Claw. I do have the Let's Struggle Forever, but for some reason I believe that Melodic was at more health than it was currently, and also didn't really factor in exactly how much more damage that would do over Shadow Claw. So my plan right now is to just go for a +2, hope that it's going to break my disguise, and hope that Brave Bird is not going to be able to kill me at 40%, because I know that most Skarmories aren't really very physically offensive, so. And I did give this some HP investment, not too much this round, but I do try to make my Mimikyus relatively bulky. So I go for the Swords Dance here. Goes to +2, breaks my disguise. Now I just need to hope to live. And Shadow Claw, 42%. Yeah, not quite enough, and he does get the kill. And Brave Bird is also not killing either. So yeah, good game. I really messed up at the end. At that point, I calculated if I did go with Let's Struggle Forever, that could have killed it, and I could add speed Milotic, I could add speed Milotic, and Shadow Sneak kills has a good chance of killing Raichu and Gallade, with Tapu Koko being asleep. So yeah, I really choked at the end. That could have been a Mimikyu sweep, but I just clicked the wrong move. Bad on me. Gotta make sure I don't do that in the future. So next week I have another crazy game against a guy who has Hoopa Unbound, who had the first 6-0 sweep of the league, and who is probably, I think, is the second MVP behind Mimikyu right now. So yeah, I currently am the best within my bracket in the Diamond League. There's two, like Acuity and there's Acuity and another one, and yeah, it's in a really weird place in my bracket right now. Considering I'm at first, everyone else is there's like 4 people in line for second, but if I lose 2 games, the three remaining, then I'm still in the bracket with the rest of them. So I am in no way in a lock position, and I need to start playing better again, because I have not been playing well in the last 2 games. We have some obvious weak points, so I need to work on that and get my head in the game. But good game, Dark Devil, and best of luck in the Trenton Thundurus. Will probably might play in the playoffs. He's definitely going to be in the playoffs. I think he hasn't quite clinched it, but he's almost there. And pretty much if one game goes one way in this next round, then he definitely will be in the playoffs. So, and it's not really spoilers since everyone can already look up the scores, but yeah. So yeah, this match might come up again in the future. Who knows? I'll have to remember what I learned. Anyways, that's all from me. TFP out.